this works, this is such a good solution. We don't have to level up or throw any other items or anything. Like, this is a perfect way to make this work. This is the solution we've been looking for. I mean, she's already doing 2,200, like. It's not going to be max, but it's going to be more. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy that that's never come up. Over the hundreds of times I've done this fight, I've never realized he's weak against lightning and that it's actually, like, usable. I think, like, I mean, I've just always, I mean, if you're going to use magic, you might as well gravity, right? So it just never comes up. That's crazy. So we have 2,500 more damage each hit. So 4x cut's doing 10k more damage. Is that enough? We have to get a lot of 4x cuts for it to be enough. Yeah, it's just haste. Which surprisingly isn't taken away by Emerald Beam. So you can actually keep it the whole fight. Emerald Weapon is a water Pokemon confirmed. Am I doing less damage to the eyes? Are they, like, resistant to thunder? They must be resistant. Luckily, I'm still doing enough. Like, just barely enough, too. Oh, right, because I took off Gigas, that's why. Okay. That makes more sense. So maybe I should put the Gigas back on. Actually, I should anyways, because I'd do more damage. I think I put... What do you mean I can't soft reset? This is America. I should just put the Gigas back on. I could take off W item. Or something. Probably have to be W item. Really? But I have it. I'm pretty sure I have haste. Maybe I don't. Yeah, Beam takes off like any barrier effects. All the barriers, regen, like positive ailments. Takes away all that. But yeah, it doesn't take away time-related effects. But I would not be surprised if Stamp took away haste but I just never knew it did. I thought I had fights before where I used speed drink at the start, though, and kept it. Maybe I didn't get stamped in those fights. Maybe I wasn't doing the Ultima strat, so I never got revenge stamped. Well, I could throw it instead of a missile, but missile's still going to be better overall. We're getting some big damage here. Give us another turn. Yeah, I think we need the Gigas Armlet. How's it going, my homie? We put on Elemental Lightning. He's weak against lightning. Which I don't think I ever knew. Or if I did, I forgot it. And we actually took off the Gigas Armlet so we could do more than this. I can't risk it. I want to, but I can't. I thought no, I used all four. I went Hero Drink, Mega Elixir, Hero Drink, Speed Drink, Hero Drink. I should have four. I snuck in 2 at the start. Unless I did Speed Drink Mega Elixir, but I'm pretty sure I did this fight. Pretty sure I did. But I've also done like 4 fights back to back, so I might have them mixed up in my head. He has a move called Airtam Storm, which does 1,111 damage based on how much materia you have, which is usually more than 9. So you normally get hit for 9s. But if you operate the fight correctly, he won't use it. The only reason I'm using Ultima is to get rid of the eyes. It's not to deal damage to him. We have to get rid of the eyes on 1 turn or else he'll Airtam Storm us. Gravity is actually the best magic to use on him. It hits 9s until he's almost dead. Airtam is also race car backwards, which is usually shocking to people. Whoa, what? Really? That blows my mind. I think we're winning this fight. Although he's going to start being a jerk, so I don't know. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, the best way, the way that we did the Elixir challenge is Quadra Magic, Demi, and some other goofy strats to spam Demi like crazy. I kind of hate that that missed. Kind of wanted the counters. By the way, it is just really awesome to see Aerith fighting Emerald Weapon on an OG PS1. Like, can't be understated. Everything that we do on, like, Disc 3 with Aerith is just so cool. Just for that fact alone. I kind of want to sneak in a 4x cut here, but I gotta wait to see if he beams. Okay, so was it an attack input or was it counterattack being weird? Because he revenge stamped my counterattack, which I think is why he air tammed that one time, maybe. Right, yeah. But why does it not always do that? Like, why does it so often hit the eyes and only very rarely hits him when it should be a 50-50? You know what I mean? Like, if I have 2 counters on, and every single time I get hit by an eye, I kill it with my first hit, we should be hitting him and getting stamped way more often. I find it very strange that I only got air tammed once, if that's what's causing it. What about Okami 2? Did they announce something different? Something new? Probably, but I'd have to max Quadra Magic, and I'd also have to have like 2 of them so I didn't run out. So you'd eventually run out of them. But yeah, Quadra Magic Ultima would be pretty fast, actually. As long as it was enough damage. Quadra Magic halves your damage, so it'd have to be enough to kill him. I might have to MP Turbo it. But yeah, it would be pretty fast. We already knew that from the announcement, I thought. He made his own studio. It's called Leaves, I think? Or Petals or something? Something to do with... nature? Yeah, they said that. I mean, he was in the crowd when they announced it. They, like, zoomed in on him. He had a shirt with the name of the studio. I think he had, like, a coat on. He was, like, covering it the whole time. Also, this is a yikes. I have to hope I get a turn. I forgot to throw an elixir, so I don't have MP. I don't think I get a turn here. Also, that didn't work, I don't think, because I have Fearless. I don't think I get a turn here. I think I die. I'll try my best. Yeah. Yes, sir. Also, he used that really early, I think. Didn't he? Alright, let's get Giga's Armlet. Yeah, I kinda hate the fact that I have to use her limit. That kinda throws a wrench in things. I wish I didn't have to use it. Even if I did final attack revive, it would take too long. But no, we don't have enough slots for that. And I also am not going to get final attack. Okay, so I think we're gonna go no W item. Or do I take a counterattack off? I don't know, that's so much damage I'm losing though. But it does stop weird things from happening. No, I don't have counter. Wait, I already don't have W item. Would I rather W item or counterattack? I feel like we gotta take counterattack. Yeah, it's just too little. This is a very fun puzzle because we're just barely on the cusp of doing it. And just adding to it till it works. I think maybe if this doesn't work, we go get Gospel, maybe? Because that would be another small step. It would help a little bit, but not an insane amount. And we'd level up a little bit too, maybe. Maybe level up a little bit and get Great Gospel. Man, look at that damage. 3,000 already. I shot twice. Strength sources aren't going to make a big difference unless I duplicate them, and I can't yet. Just putting on the championship belt is like using 30 sources. You get like 4 throughout the game. Oh, first turn. That's rare. Whoa. 5K already. Now we should survive this because I got 2 off. Yeah. This is the run, boys. This has got to be the run. Don't turn. Nice. I got an elixir though, don't I? Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Still have 1 more hero drink to use. Right? Just 1 more to use. Do we skip it? I think I want to skip it. I have to wait. I have to wait to see if he Emerald Beams. It's not safe to throw a drink here. It's not going to be safe anyways. It's not going to be safe anyways. Yeah, we could potentially skip it. But we'd be a little scary on damage to us if we skip using the last hero drink. But it might be worth it. Might be worth it to give us 1 more turn. What did his body just do there? You see that? That was weird. Alright, big damage. Big damage. Huge damage. Humongous damage. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to see Aerith doing 9s at level 65 with no Princess Guard. Just by using everything we have. Using every gimmick we can take advantage of. Level 65, no source farming, no Princess Guard. She's doing 9s. Crazy. She's doing more than enough to die now too, so we won't have a weird scenario where 1 doesn't die. Just have to hope we don't get the weird counter interaction again. Where she counters the wrong thing. But to be fair, that does kill him quicker. As long as it doesn't kill us. It does kill him quicker. Going for it. You only live once. crit. It's good, though. She's fine. She's fine. She lives these. We could have gotten another 4x cut there if we didn't get crit. Nice. This is another massive damage phase. Do another stomp and miss. Come on, baby. It's gotta be it. I believe. Gonna get our limit here. Should probably wait for it and use it instead of elixiring. We're just not using it to make it more interesting. I wanted to bonk him to death instead of just spamming Knights of the Round. But yeah, even one Knights of the Round at the start would make it much more viable. Or much easier, I mean. Nice camera angle. Just gonna use the elixir now so I don't forget. I mean, not only is it I don't forget, but I don't know when he's going to turn, so like if he turns too quickly, I could get caught out without MP. Thanks, Bio. Oh, this is big. Oh, this is so big. We got 3 turns without having to heal. The fact that I got my limit and he gave us extra turns here, this is massive. I love that this wasn't just a puzzle. There's also some luck to it, you know? This is going to go different every time. And I have to react to what's going on. This is like top 10 Emerald fight here. This is this turned out really good. This turned out to be an awesome fight. I don't know what I would call it because we kind of made up the rules here, but like no Knights of the Round, no gravity, level 65. I don't know. I gotta be careful there. I gotta get that in before he gets a turn. No cheese, maximum knowledge, Aerith only. Yes, that's the challenge. Because it's not really bonk percent because we're using Ultima, but like, you know, it's fun percent. Aerith only fun percent. loud noises %. True. We're only allowed to use moves that deafen the audience. We don't get our limit here. Unless he beams, but like, that's not really worth. Oh, don't cheese. Don't be dumb. Don't do something dumb here. See, that was the scenario where he could have air tam stormed because I countered the wrong thing. But yeah, I did get my limit there. I could have limited, but I'm glad I didn't. Yo, good to hear, Advent. Alright, we're gonna risk it here and just attack because there's no way this wears off before he beams. Especially this late in the fight, he's probably gonna beam in like 2 seconds. So, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, there you go. Like I said. Like I said. Alright, Aerith, just be nice. Don't be dumb. Kill the eyes. Eyes first, Aerith. Ignore the big boy. I think if we get through this phase, we might be good. Well, I don't know, because we're not going to do any damage anymore on the first phase. Like, she attacks the eyes with the counter like 90% of the time. It's so weird. What causes that? Like, this second counter can hit anything. But it just so often hits the eyes. Yeah, there you go. Am I dead? Or is am I still... Oh my god, the plays. The absolute plays. The absolute plays. No way. That's crazy. That wasted a lot of time, but we're alive. Got an extra turn in there, too. Thanks to the storm. Am I still... this is... Oh my god! This is crazy. I can't believe that. I thought for sure we were out of Peerless there. We get at least 2 4X cuts here. At the very least. This is like the dream fight here. This is the dream scenario here. Yes. Dude, that was... Not only did we win, but like... That was the dream fight. We got everything. We got everything. Let's freaking go, dude. That was awesome. That was awesome. Like I said, I wanted to make that fight special because that's probably going to be the hardest fight. And that was definitely special. That was definitely special. And now, let's have some fun. Let's get swole. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, that was our first attempt. Do I have VODs disabled? Shoot, I don't think I do. thought I disabled those. Crap. So here's the funny thing. Since we never came to Calm, Calm still thinks we're doing the flashback. But fortunately, that scene doesn't change game moment. What it does do, though, is clear our party, so we now just have a dead Cloud. But the game's still fine, we're not broken. And this key should still give us the Master Materia. Kind of crazy to see that scene and then immediately get the Master Materia. And then we can just leave. And just PHS the party back in. And now we finally have Morph. Let's think here. I guess we just leave this the way it is. Well, we got it. We might as well use it. Yuffie, we saved you for a reason. Welcome to the team. You can get the Master Materia with Tifa. That's cool. I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, like, you can't really do that without cheating. I guess we could do that on this file. Actually. If we kept Cosmo Canyon up instead of getting Kate Sith, we went and did, or, not Cosmo Canyon, Mount Nibble. If we kept that up and then did it and then went all the way back through the game again so we got Tifa, then we could go get it with Tifa. The first time you can get Knights of the Round is when you get Tifa, but as the party leader, I mean. Forgot to move my items. We could trick the game into thinking it's... Sorry, brain is not working. We could trick the game into thinking the game's Disc 1 and have Knights of the Round, but we couldn't be on Disc 1 and get Knights of the Round. Is there a better way to do that? I mean, I don't really mind doing this the slow way. we could do some goofy stuff where we do like a final attack thing to like give us more time to duplicate. But given this is the only encounter here, it's really not that bad to just do it one at a time. Oh shoot. I thought she had debut item. Does Red 13 have debut item? I swear I gave it to Cloud. Did I just think I was giving it to Cloud, then not actually give it to him? I think that's what I did. Or maybe I did give it to Doggo. Yeah, I did. I gave it to Doggo. I forget, do Screamers give Power Source or Guard Source? I thought they gave Guard Source. Oh shoot. Need a potion. Oh, they do give power. Okay. That would be quicker, yeah. Let's do that. Then I don't have to set up potions like a million times. Who gives guard? Is it one of the unknowns? The Roly Boys. As in the ones in Medial? Why source dupe if you won the hardest fight? Because we're going to have some fun. The goal of this challenge is to solo Safer. And I want to solo Safer with the strongest bonks of all time. Why am I here? This is not the correct place. Although, we already did 9s with our setup. We could probably just do the setup, but... I figured this would be fun to just absolutely max her out. But like I said, Emerald will be the hardest fight of this. Also, we do kind of need it for Ruby. If we're going to do the same thing with Ruby, we actually need this to be able to do any damage to Ruby. So actually, I guess we do kind of need to do this. If we want to do another bonk strat with Ruby. Because Ruby has insane defense. I hope I have potions. I guess I could use like eye drops too. Aerith, stop killing everything. Just high potion. And get rid of your counterattacks. I played a mod once a really long time ago that changed the damage cap to 30k, but it was pretty buggy. Yeah, speed is the bad raps, I think. And luck is one of the other ones, I think. One of the other unknowns. I believe the Leviathan is spirit. Ooh. Oh, the ones that are with the bad raps. Give luck. Let's go an Optimus. So nice seeing Aerith or Yuffie in our party. She's real. She's really real. She's real and functioning. Pick these up. Might as well use them. How's it going, Gags? Trying to think, do I want to do, I mean, like, luck would be cool. Luck would be cool to farm. Then we could hear the mega clangs. That would be actually, we gotta do that. That would be pretty funny. For her to, like, auto crit. Wow, where are they? You thought you could kill me? Grabs Sephiroth and breaks him in half over her knee. That's basically the finale of this challenge. It's just Aerith walking in, like, on her arms. On her giant anchor arms. You tried to kill me? How's it going, Bo? I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in with me. Hold on, I gotta get the... This isn't the best picture of him, but real life picture of Aerith strolling into the final dungeon. His mugshot from Sly Cooper. He walks on his hands. Oh no, she's hot. Thank you for the raid, Sig. Weird time to raid. Sorry about that. There they are. What? You did not just paralyze the guy that has freaking debut item. You are kidding me. What is wrong with this game? That's unreal. Why do I play this game? Who talked me into it? Of all the people... Great. This is great. Let's just use coin on Ruby Weapon. Let's just beat Ruby by throwing money at him. Genshin Impact %. Oh yeah, I used my... it took my high potion even though I didn't use it. I love this game. I play this game every day of my life. What am I doing with my life? You know, I'm genuinely shocked that W item made it into the game. Like, with how stupid it works. How do they not just say, you know what, don't put W item in the game? What? I mean, I'm glad it got in. Because most of the stuff I mean, not most, but a lot of the things I've done would not have been possible without W item. And a lot of the cool strats and a lot of the cool fights that are possible are because of W item. But, like, how did it make it in the game? Genuinely how? It is... Yeah, but Knights of the Round isn't broken. It's just broken. It's not broken code-wise, it's broken damage-wise. Die. I forgot to wait. What happened? How did... Okay, this one was my fault. I will admit. This was my bad. I am genuinely about 2 minutes away from passing out. My brain is finished for the day. But yeah, like, W item is broken code-wise, right? Like, code-wise, not only does it just waste your item if you start to use it and then back out, but then also, of course, you can duplicate items, right? So it's broken in that way. It's also just the second strongest materia in the game. Like, it's just so incredibly, stupidly strong that, like, a lot of challenge runs are only possible because of it. Like, it's just stupidly, insanely strong. You don't have to do anything for it other than just go grab it. It's not like you get it for getting a gold chocobo or get it for beating diamond weapon or ultimate emerald weapon something. You just get it for going backwards during the raid. At least it's near the end of the game. But still, not even in the final dungeon. Okay. What? What? Why did it move my cursor? Does it do that on this version? It moves your cursor? Welcome back to How Many Ways Can Death Fail This? Ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba. So how does it feel, as a chat, to be in the presence of a professional gamer? Like, when you watch gameplay like this, how do you feel? Is it hard for you guys? Or... it's humbling? Yeah, that makes sense. Dude, look at our dumb team. They all ran away without moving their legs. That is an all-time comment right there. Sometimes it distracts me from the Wordle. That's so good. Sometimes your gameplay is so awe-inspiring that I take my eyes off the Wordle for a moment. That's crazy. That's so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this up to Gags. Alright. We will not screw this up. Under any circumstance. It will not be screwed up. That's so weird that, like, if you have the other items selected, it moves your cursor down. I guess now I know. The more you know. Alright, we finally did it. The guy who plays Final Fantasy VII for a living finally did the freaking thing. What a Chad. What a god gamer. ASMR is over. That might deal... No, that's fine, actually. She's at 255 attack, but not 255 strength, so we actually want to do it one more time. Yep, we beat Emerald. We beat Emerald, and we didn't even have to level up or go get grabby balls or anything. By the power of Lightning Elemental, shoutouts to Kuma. We done did it. Plus, we had the absolute god run, where we got limits at the perfect time and, like, got all the turns we needed. So it actually felt like we had a good fight, too. We didn't just, you know... Oh, we put that on and then it was easy. Like, no, it was, like, pretty awesome fight. Yes, grabby balls. That's what I said. Those are the words that came out of my mouth. Sounds like a claw machine in, like, Japan. Grabby balls. Or like a kid's toy that they made to compete against Hungry Hungry Hippos. Yeah, that's crazy to me. I mean, unless it's like not on the wiki or something, I'm sure I came across it at some point, but I've never had a need to use his lightning weakness, because if I'm using magic, then I'm just I'm just using gravity. And if I'm using physical damage, usually I'm doing max anyways. Or it's a scenario where the damage doesn't matter as much because I don't have a timer. But this was a scenario where we needed more damage and we were on the timer. And we didn't have... Like, we could have used gravity, but we didn't want to. So it just ended up being the sauce. Ended up being the sauce we needed. Yeah, I would imagine it is. On the wiki. Yep, we just beat him. Also, that's really interesting that he could be slowed. I really kind of want to test, like, what scenario would you need to be in where slowing him would actually affect the fight? You'd have to be slowest, battle speed, weight. You'd have to have 3 characters. It would have to be a scenario where, like, you were in between 2 characters' turns. Because otherwise, he's just going to get his turn. Like, especially solo, I don't think there's, like, any world where slowing him does anything. But that's so interesting he can be slowed. Because I was always under the interpretation that all ailments fail on him because of the way he's programmed. We have a tool that allows us to give ailments to enemies regardless of if they're immune to it or not. And if you give Emerald any ailment, it, like, freaks out his model. There's a video I have on YouTube. It's called, like, This is what happens when you give Emerald ailments. And it just shows off all the wacky stuff. Like, if he gets confused, his top half spins, but his bottom doesn't. It's, like, really goofy. It did, actually. We got hit by it, and we were saved by Peerless. Yes, I don't usually like to talk about viewer count, because we have a lot of people in our community that stream, and I just prefer to not talk about it. But thank you all for being here this morning. It's not often I get this many people on a Monday. It really goes to show how much people are enjoying this playthrough, and I've enjoyed it just as much. This has been one of the most fun playthroughs I've ever done, and one of the most unique playthroughs I've ever done. It started as a speed run and then turned into a glitch exhibition, and then turned into a challenge run, and then turned into science, and then turned back into a challenge run. So it's legitimately been like every type of run all in one playthrough, which is so cool. Never done a run like this. Never really done a run at all that, like, combined different styles of play. You know, it's always just been a speed run or a challenge run or a science run. And going down the rabbit hole halfway through the game was wild. Well, Aerith percent wouldn't become a category because that's just already any percent. They don't use Aerith, but they have her. The only thing that people were memeing about was like an all-party percent, where you have to finish the game with the whole party. Meaning you'd have to do the route we did, where you go through Cargo Ship, get Yuffie, and then go through Mount Nibel and get Cait Sith, and then reset your game moment. Which would be a very interesting playthrough. I don't know why these screamers don't want to show up. God, could you imagine doing disc 1 skip at GDQ? One day it'll happen, because people will get better at it, but right now it's a 30-minute skip that if you fail, you have to start over. That would suck. That'd be one of those things where it's like, well, we'll attempt it, and then if it fails, we'll just load a save. So it would completely obliterate the schedule. I'm still, like, over the moon that we got it first try during this playthrough, just so I didn't have to skip any of it for YouTube. I was like genuinely ready to just cut out that entire section for YouTube. And then we got a first try and I didn't have to. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, we had the vote, and it was determined that Disc 1 skip is going to be the new any %, and then Legacy is still going to exist. It'll be interesting to see about 2 months from now if there's another vote. There is very much a chance that no one runs it. And we're stuck with a category that's the main category that has one time that's 30 or like 3 hours better than everyone else's. Then we have to make a decision on like, what do we do? So, we'll see. It's not the worst trick of all time. I think Cosmo Canyon skip was the worst trick of all time. You know, like I said last week, it doesn't bottleneck the run in the same way Cosmo Canyon skip did. So it's not like bad for the speedrun in that way. But it's just playing through Midgar. I mean, so I ran old any % PC. Old any % PC was a 2-hour run where you play Midgar and then you walk out of Midgar and hope you hit a 12.5% chance of Yuffie spawning. And if you don't, you reset. It sucked. Doing Midgar over and over again sucked. And it's not that Midgar's like boring, but when the run is only Midgar, it just like, it sucks. And when you do Midgar and try to optimize little things just to get out and have Yuffie not spawn again, it's not fun. And so doing Midgar on PlayStation, which is even slower than PC, just to get out, hope that you're not on some like terrible time for Disc 1 skip, and then sit there and do Disc 1 skip for 20 minutes, and if it fails, you have to do Midgar again. Like, it's just not... That does not sound fun, to be honest. Does that mean no one will do it? No. Someone already has done it. But does it mean that a lot of people are going to do it? I don't know. As I said, maybe 2 months from now, people are like, so about that Disc 1 skip, we have 2 times on the leaderboard that have used it, and everyone else doesn't want to do it. What do we do? And it's not so much of a case of, like, banning it, because, you know, that's the thing. Like, it's the fastest way to play the game. If you're not willing to do it, then you're not willing to have world record. Like, that's just the way it goes, right? We can't just ban the skip because it's hard. Like, if you want to be the best, you have to do the hardest tricks. That's just how speedrunning works. But there might be a real conversation as to, like, should it be the main category? Should it be any %? Should we make Legacy any % and then have a special category for, like, Disc 1 skip allowed? You know? Should it be kind of flipped on its head? Because if no one's going to run it, I truly believe that in order for a game to be healthy, the main category needs to be the funnest category, or at least fun enough to where everyone wants to run it, you know? You're asking for your community to die if the category that everyone cares about is like the worst category. When people click on your game on speedrun.com, if they see that no one's running the main category, they're not going to want to be involved, you know? So it is important for the main category to be fun and inviting and, you know, and a category where if you don't do the hardest skip in the game, you lose 3 hours is not super inviting. You know? Like, yes, when you start speedrunning, you don't have to do all the hardest tricks. You don't have to be world record contention to speedrun. But if you're losing 3 hours and you have to learn this whole route, like, you have to learn the route of not doing disc 1 skip until you learn disc 1 skip. And that's, like, really awful for new players, because they're going to be like, well, I just want to learn disc 1 skip. Like, I don't want to learn all this stuff just for it to be useless later, you know? I had a much smaller issue with Celeste when I was learning Bub's Drop. Because if I learned Bub's Drop, I could skip a good section of Temple, but Bub's Drop was too hard for me at the time. But because of that, I had to learn the rooms that Bub's Drop skips, and no one was running those rooms. So it was hard for me to learn them because, like, no one was running them, and I couldn't really look up any strats. And then I was learning all these rooms that I would just eventually be skipping once I was good enough to do Bub's Drop. So it was like a really awkward position. And like for disc 1 skip, it's that times 100, because you have to learn 3 hours of speed run just to then eventually get good enough to do disc 1 skip, and then all that time was wasted, right? So it's just like not a great place for the main category to be. You want the main category to be more inviting than that. But there's always the chance that people just step it up and a bunch of people just learn it, and then that's just the status quo. Why am I... Oh, because of... Hold up. I gotta make sure her base is 255. This stuff is messing it up. Oh wow, we got a ways to go. Just use them all. There you go. And now I don't need the Gigas Armlet. And could take some of this stuff off. Ultima's why she was not at actually 255. You can have Ultima. Alright, we did it. Did I see a new message? It was a miss. Actually, I don't know if she dodged it, because you can dodge Air Tamstorm. So she either dodged it or it was a miss because of Peerless, but she was Peerless. So. But if it hadn't missed, it would have done 0 damage. There are some attacks that, when you're Peerless, they miss. But I don't remember off the top of my head the rules to that. Like, there's some attacks that deal 0 damage to Sephiroth, and there's some attacks that miss Sephiroth. And I don't know what the rules are to, like, what that is. Wait, Air Tamstorm goes through Peerless? Are you sure? I was not peerless when it was used before today. Like, today I was only peerless once, and it was the time it missed. You may have thought I was peerless, maybe, but I definitely was not. I would have remembered. I wonder if there's any info about that. I'm just curious because if it does, that means that that was like the clutchest dodge of all time. But I do not know if it goes through or not. I thought it didn't, but I could be wrong. But that would be amazing if that was just the clutchest dodge of all time, especially given she didn't have the misstyle. She had the Gigas Armlet. If she had the misstyle, that dodge is like more than a 50% chance. But without the misstyle, that is like the clutchest dodge of all time. It was also the clutchest dodge of all time just because it was like the end of the fight, and if we had gotten hit, we would have died. But not only was it clutch, but it would have been like a really low percent of her hitting that dodge. But anyways, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow we are going to continue, and it'll probably be the finale tomorrow. We are going to have just some goofy fun. We're going to watch Aerith clang everything to death. The only thing that might take a bit longer is Ruby if we decide to try to make it fun. You know, try to do something goofy with that fight. We may have to go get guard sources for Ruby, but maybe we could like try it without guard sources. I don't know. We might be able to make it fun. Might take longer. But after that, we're just going to go to the end of the game and finish this challenge. We're going to beat Sephiroth with Aerith using the bonk. So that'll be the finale. So we will see you there. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching Aerith's Revenge Challenge. And just like I said with everyone here, it really is awesome to see how many people have enjoyed this playthrough and getting the chance to talk to everybody about it as well, and having a lot of people come in and say that they love the challenge. It means a lot. So thank you very much. And I will see you in the probably final episodes of Aerith's Revenge Challenge. Peace.